Okay, hello, hi, and welcome to Miss Joy's Tarot. I am Miss Joy, and this is your new moon in Libra read. The new moon will be taking place on October 14th, 2023, and it is also the moon that is considered our annual, wait a minute, solar eclipse. So basically, the solar eclipse, because I know there's like all kinds of people be so confused, but the solar eclipse is when the moon is in between the sun and the earth. So that's when you get that bright ring that forms around the moon. And it being a new moon, it's like a blackout type of energy. So this will be having a very interesting effect on all of us. So I'm going to go well, I'm going to read the entire portion of the information I pulled up regarding this moon. Um, I, as an Aries, am feeling entirely energetically wiped. First of all, because we are in Libra season, and that is already the polar opposite energies for Aries. It is a very trying season for us. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call Spirit, and then we are going to go ahead and get into the energies of the new moon. I will be pulling a Moonology Oracle card. I'll be reading with the Tarot of a Moon Garden, and I will be pulling a new moon affirmation, as well as giving you information on how this will affect your each individual zodiac signs individually. And get a good burn. Let it burn. All right, here we go. Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all of those who come here seeking wisdom and knowledge of us this evening. Only the spirits that I call here and mean us the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity and guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, I just had like everything that I had stacked. Okay. All right. And let me get the new moon affirmations. All right, so we are in Libra season, and the way that it works here at Miss and Joy's Tarot is if it is your birthday season, then you go first throughout your season, and all of the other 11 zodiac signs are shuffled in a random order so that it is not always Aries first and Pisces last. So we have Libra up first. Happy birthday to my Libras. I hope you are enjoying your season. I am not. Just being honest. I'm an Aries. I'm struggling with y'all season. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the general aspects. So like I said, the new moon in Libra, and it is a solar eclipse. It's considered an annual solar eclipse because given its position, every year it's in the same place and we have the same occurrence, the same solar eclipse occurrence. So basically, like I said, that's when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, and we have that ring of fire that appears around the moon, and it causes that, it gives us that ring effect. So it will be Saturday, October 14th. So I'm getting a few days out on this. I feel the pull of the energy, so I really wanted to get it out and have it be very strong. Libra season is also a very difficult season because the previous full moon was in Aries, and that's also a very powerful lunation that has major effects on us. So we've really kind of energetically been having a hard, it's a hard season. It's a very difficult season. So first we're going to discuss the general aspects of this, and this is at 5, we might as well say 6 minutes. 6 minutes for the general. Okay, and like I said, it is indeed a lunar eclipse. So like I said, when it becomes this is when it comes, the moon comes in between the earth and the sun, and we have that ring effect, and it will be taking place on October 14th, which is Saturday. And I'm going to read the article that I pulled about it, and we're going to get through this. And it says, eclipses can feel intoxicating. Their effects creep up on us like a prophetic fog, veiling and revealing topics that have reached an intersection and an intersection between our past and present consciousness. The new moon is a solar eclipse occurring on Saturday, October 14th at 21 degrees in Libra at 1:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It initiates approximately a year and a half of eclipses on the Aries and Libra axis within the zodiac. Because in Aries, when it was Aries season, we had a full moon in Libra, and that was an eclipse as well. Okay. All right. So, in the sky, eclipses make the visible invisible miraculously, demonstrated by the temporary dimming of either the sun or the moon's light. Excuse me. It's a dramatic phenomenon, near perfect in its alignment, and symbolic reminder that not even our most essential life-giving celestial bodies shine freely at all times. This new moon in Libra is specifically called an annual solar eclipse because the new moon will pass between us and the sun from its farthest point from Earth while close to the ecliptic, making it appear just a bit smaller than the sun. As a result, the flaming outer edge of the sun forms a golden ring around the moon's darkened body. Collectively, throughout this Aries and Libra eclipse cycle lasting until spring of 2025, we'll consider how we define the edges of our relationships, or how we can apply relationship to any given topic that one could imagine. Venus, as the planetary guide of this eclipse near the lunar south node, is in Virgo. Here, Venus views all configurations of connection through a critically high definition. High definition in any relationship has its advantages. It spells out clearly for everyone. It overemphasizes our needs, wants, and emotions, ensuring all feel explicitly seen and heard. But high definition and relationships also comes with drawbacks. Zoomed in with sharp focus, we begin to see only the irritating and unsatisfying qualities among each other, or we feel exposed when we would prefer some healthy distance. High definition can leave less room for the imagination. I'm reminded of television and films made prior to digital, when the absence of precise visual detail added depth and atmosphere to the narrative. In our efforts to experience many aspects of reality as hyperial and squeaky clean, they have become much less believable. Okay? All right. So now we're going to get into the individual aspects and read for each individual sign. So basically what that is saying is that the new moon and the Aries cycle. So the past 6 months basically has been a cycle of causing us to look at our relationships, all kinds of relationships.
I'm sorry. I had to try.
You did a great job. You did a great. You were perfectly vertical, horizontal. You did a great job. I was like, no, she's not.
I'm sorry. I was like, wait.
Let me timestamp that. At 10 minutes, we got Taja creeping in from the right.
Oh, thank you. My appearance is done.
I needed to laugh. Thank you.
Yes, I'm giving out real bath right now.
Okay. You need to read. You need to check out this read though. It explains a lot of what we've been going through for the past 6 months. And so basically, it's saying for the past 6 months, we've been looking at our relationships under a microscope, and basically picking out any and everything that we can't stand or don't like or dislike about all of our relationships in our lives, and really been focusing on like why I don't like that about you and why you get on my nerves and how irritating it is when you leave your shit here, there, and everywhere, and the little things that and basically I read another article that was saying or that we basically will be coming out of that energy after this new moon, and that is a blessing because we need some positivity to go on within our relationships. It's been a rough spring, summer, and beginning of fall relationship wise for everybody.
Who's the goddess that represents the moon?
That's Luna. It's just Luna. There's no particular.
There's some name I heard, but I guess she also favors the moon too. She wasn't the representation of the moon, but she favors the moon. I can't say it's Hecate. I think she's
Hecate.
Yeah, she's more of to bring.
Yeah, she's a moon goddess.
She's a moon goddess?
Yes, Hecate.
Okay.
She is a moon goddess. They have different names throughout different cultures. But yeah.
But she was like, she represents the moon, but she was like, she's not necessarily the moon goddess, but
she also does, right. She is a lot of Wiccans follow Hecate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And she does. She's called in the summoning and the gathering of witches. She is Hecate. Yes, she is. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into our individual energies. Like I said, first we're going to lead with a Moonology Oracle card while I speak to Libra. Libra at 12, because I'll be forgetting and I have to, at 13 minutes, right at 13 minutes, we have Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra reading, and the new moon takes place on Saturday. It's also a solar eclipse. It's a new moon and solar eclipse, and that takes place on Saturday, October 14th. And Libra, like a receding tide, elements of your personality will be revealed on the shores of your mind as the moon and sun meet near the lunar south node in your first house of embodiment. This eclipse cycle in Aries and Libra will have you discovering modes of relating to the world with naked authenticity. Eye-opening events with career and social circles will bring to light aspects of a persona you've developed and have carried you away from yourself. As a wild card trickster, Mercury is also in Libra and prominently placed in your first house. Imagine yourself floating through a doorway in an eternal void. Listen there closely to primal voices who guided your will, before lavish responsibilities and irrelevant social expectations took place. Oh Lord, that's raw and primal. So this new moon is going to be stripping you back to the core of you. Be careful now. This is like in The Nutty Professor when Buddy Love comes out. You might want to take heed and be cautious. All right, let's get your Moonology Oracle card, and we have Step out of your comfort zone. The North Node. Step out of your comfort zone, Libra. North Node. Okay, let's go ahead and get your tarot message. If that didn't go together, I don't know what did. If that did not combine. All right, here we go. All right. Let's get your tarot message, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus once again. Thank you for being here, and take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra read for Saturday, October 14th. The 9 of the overall energy. I'm trying to stay focused. I really am. The 7 of Cups is the overall energy for you. The 7 of Cups talks about choices. Choices, options, and needing to make a decision, and possibly having so many choices and options that you don't know what to do or what to pick or what to take or where to go. And that's a whole Libra thing. Y'all. So we have the Chariot card, the 9 of Staffs, and the Knight of Cups. So you're not sure if you want to move forward with love, or if you just want to say to hell with it and throw the whole concept and relationships and romance, or if you want to say hell with it, to hell with it, and throw the whole concept out with the bathwater. You know, they say throw the baby in the bath, or don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. This is like saying, you know what, I don't know if I want to continue, if I want to have hope, if I want to, or if I just want to say fuck it and rock it out, single till I die. Type of energy. What do you want to do? Libra, you're not sure. You're not exactly sure, and you may have some options, but it may be that the viable options are not what you want, or you can't have what you want, or you can't figure out how to have what you want, or if it's worth having what you want, or if it's doable to have what you want. There's just so much to think about, and so much to ponder, and so much to consider, and you just don't know right now. So what I say is, when you don't know and you can't figure it out, if you don't have to make a decision, then don't. Don't. If you don't have to make, it's not a pressing issue. It's really not. It might be a mind-boggling issue. It might be something that's on your mind and that you want to have or make a definite decision about, but it's not like you have to. It's not pressing. It's not a life or death decision. It's not a decision that's going to make or break you. And honestly, I believe that when it comes to love, that's how it should be. It really shouldn't have to be a decision. It should be something that you just allow to happen and allow to take place in your life. It's not, it's something that shows up by accident, but stays on purpose. Okay? All right, so let's get your new moon affirmation, my Libras. Let's get your new moon affirmation, my Libras. I have a hard time getting the affirmations to fall out. So, I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything that I need at my fingertips. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything that I need at my fingertips. So like I said, it's not a life or death decision. It's just kind of a personal, private choice of a decision. And whatever it is that you choose to take or don't take or do or don't do, it's not something that you have to figure out now or today even. It's just something that you would like to determine, and it's pressing on your mind and your energy. So I say, just let it happen. Just put one foot in front of the other. Take it one day or one step at a time, and just allow it to be whatever it's going to be. And don't just let it happen. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for being here. And we're going to move right on. I hope you enjoy your new moon energy. Get your manifestations on and set your intentions. Okay? And if you don't have to make a decision, then don't. Just take it one day at a time. Don't sweat it. Don't bother it. And if love shows up, it shows up. And if it doesn't show up, it just doesn't show up. And it is what it is. Okay? All right. I love you. Don't rack your brain. Okay. Up next at 20:03, we have Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra read. And the general effects are back at the beginning of the video. Please go back and check that out. It is of major importance. It is also a solar eclipse, and it will be taking place on Saturday, the 14th. At times, we are granted opportunities we cannot fathom. They appear as mildly risky windows of chance where up in the air outcomes will rearrange your time, stability, and finances for better or for worse. Venus in Virgo as the guide of the new moon in Libra in your second house of resources is located in your first house, indicating that you will be directly influenced by said opportunity, but it comes with doubts. Soon Venus will make cooperative aspects with gracious Jupiter in your ninth house, indicating change could be beneficial for your visibility. Feel resourced to take a leap as we head into this new eclipse cycle. It is evidence you have safety nets located where it counts. So Virgo, the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming, Virgo. You are a very stable, solid, and abundant sign. You make healthy choices and decisions in all different areas of your life. I'm pretty sure you have backup, you have accounts, and you have savings. Because that's just how Virgos think, and that's just how Virgos move. You're very solid, very responsible, and very with it signs. So you get it together and you keep it together. And that's an energy that is not going to just dissipate. But the decisions you make upcoming through this lunation are kind of going to make or break your future endeavors. So move wisely, proceed wisely, and with caution. And put yourself first. Most important. Change could be beneficial. So it may be time to look at doing some things differently moving forward. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get your tarot message, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get your tarot message, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for you is the Death card. The Death card, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, this is for your new moon in Libra reading. And the overall energy is the Death card, and that is change. So there is change that needs to be made in your energy, in your spending habits, what you do, how you do it, how you move, and possibly what you do concerning your money and finances in regards to others, okay? The Knight of Staffs, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Save. That's what is here. Save, 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 save aggressively. Save the be Scrooge. Learn how to use the N word. Can I borrow? No. Can I hold? No. Can you give? No. Can you do? No. Can you donate? No. Can you help? No. 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 Do you have? No. Let me hold something. No. Can you? Nope. Ain't got it. Okay, but you just, I can't, we are not, I must. Okay? All right, Virgo, Knight of Staffs, Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You have to actively, avidly, and aggressively save. And make whatever changes you need to make in your life in order to do so. Okay? Universe is screaming at you. Save it. Let's get your new moon affirmation. Virgo, let's get your new moon affirmation. Virgo. And we have, and we just had this one, and I just sat here and shuffled, and it happens, though. Usually we'll have a repeating affirmation throughout a particular lunation. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. Okay? All right. You got this, Virgo. You got it. You got it. You got it for you. And keep it for you. I love you. Bye. Up next, we have Sagittarius at 2510. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra reading. The new moon takes place on Saturday, October 14th. The general aspects are back at the beginning of the video. Please check it out. It is imperative and of major importance. Sagittarius, we are pulling, we are pulling your Moonology Oracle card. You are reaching full tilt with well-intended memberships and subscriptions to worlds within worlds of information, community, and entertainment. It is understandably difficult to resist the cornucopia of content available, but as the solar eclipse, new moon in Libra will occur, and you're in 11th house of spaces, we join to feel whole with others. You may begin cutting ties with dormant engagements to communities that no longer nurture your evolving interests. They've served their purpose, but for the following year and a half, seek noise canceling. They've served their purpose, but for the following year and a half, seek noise canceling interests that center your imaginative spirit and place you adjacent to the majority for a while. Attempt to run not against or with, but beside the pack. In other words, keep moving forward. Just let people be over there. Just let people stay where they are. And it's not a race, but you want to run like in your own lane. You want to stay in your own lane. Doing what you like when you run adjacent to people when running a race, and you are running against them, and but everybody's going to the same place and trying to get to the finish line. People just may be moving at different speeds and using different methods. They might have different kinds of shoes on even, but for the most part, you need to pay attention to what you're doing in order to, when you're running a race, if you watch a race on TV and sports as far and competition wise, they're not looking at each other. They're not trying to pay attention to what they're doing. They don't care. They're just trying to make sure they get where they need to go, and that they're the ones to arrive when they need to arrive. And that's what you need to be focused on. Just you. It's not a race per se to see who gets there first. It's more so of an energy of how you need to get there and how you need to run your specific race in your lane, on your time, in the shoes you need to have on, in the strides that you need to take. Understood? Okay. And you got new moon in Aries. Time to take action. You actually got two. I'll give it to you. And a spirit say, I just couldn't put it back. You got two. Actually, new moon in Aries. Time to take action. And then you got full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in your way. Don't let your pride get in your way. So full moon in Aries. Time to take action. And full moon and new moon in Aries. Time to take action. And full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in your way. All right. So take action and don't let your pride hold you back. Do what you got to do. Let's get your tarot message. Once again, Sagittarius, this is your new moon read in Libra for Saturday, October 14th. For my Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once again, don't forget to check the general aspects. They are back at the beginning of the video. Go check it out. It is imperative. Check it out, check it out, check it out. All right, so the overall energy for you is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the overall energy for you. And down here on the deck, we have the World card, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Staffs. So the World card, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Staffs. look for new opportunities. This is about looking for new opportunities. The world card talks about new cycle. Let the old let sleeping dogs lie. If you used to work there, don't go back to work there. If you've done certain thing all your life, try doing something different. If this hasn't been working for you up until now, it's time to recognize that it's time to move different or do something different, or try something new. So basically, for the most part, this talks about new doors opening and new opportunities and needing to make moves that are for the better and the greatest of highest of good. Okay, your greatest and highest of good. It's about going new places, doing new things, and trying new methods. So, if something that you've done in the past has not worked for you up until this point, then it might actually be time to look for some new opportunities, some new places, some new skills. If it's a job or career oriented, do something different than you've done before. Look in different areas, look in different places, be more creative, be around different people, be around new things, change your environment. Okay, new opportunities. It's about embracing, looking for, seeking, and embracing new opportunities. All right, I remember that I am always powerful, so don't let anything get you down or hold you back, Sagittarius. I remember that I am always powerful. I remember that I'm always powerful. Just remember, you are always powerful. You are a Sagittarius, baby. Okay? All right. I love you. Thank you very much. And check out the general aspects as well. Okay? All right. Up next, we have Leo at 3141. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra tarot reading, and we are asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message for my Leos. The general aspects and effects of this new moon in Libra are back at the beginning of the video. They will be time-stamped. Please go and check that out. Leo, you're opening up to cutting-edge channels and learning, and channels of learning and communication, especially when looping the movement of the body with the plasticity of the mind. The moon will conjoin the sun in Libra in your third house of language, common ideas, and tactile information. Also, the use of your hands, cursive writing, so old it's new again, has seen a perilous decline in use, but research suggests that the oscillating practice of writing in script by hand is more important for memory and stimulating neural pathways. As Mercury, who also signifies the hands, is in Libra as well at the inception of this eclipse cycle, focus on the way of communication, and mark making is a visceral is a visceral as well as an intellectual expression. So right, that was a very wordy way to say that use writing as a form of communication during this time. Pay attention to how you are communicating and take some steps and effort to level up on your mode or methods of memory and communication. So cognitive function concerning communication and communication and higher thought of all sorts is going to be on the forefront for you for this upcoming lunation, Leo. Okay? All right, let's get your Moonology Oracle card. And we have bring love into the situation. So maybe take the time to write someone a love letter. Excuse me. New moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Leo, bring love into the situation. Hey, Aria, thank you for checking in, my love. All right, so let's get your tarot message. Libra, let's get your tarot. Leo, I'm sorry. Let's get your tarot message. Let's get your tarot message. This new moon lunation, like I said, and solar eclipse takes place on Saturday, October 14th. I have to check. I did not check and see what areas of the world this particular eclipse will be the most visible. From last time, it was the Midwest here in the United States. And so it was like the Chicago, Illinois, Michigan, and Indiana area where it was going to be the most visible, but I have not checked to see. The Ace of Pentacles is the overall energy for you, Leo. I'm sorry. So this is the new moon in Libra. So you're going to be focused on you, yourself, and what brings you stability and clarity overall. Okay. So the Knight of Staffs, the Five of Staffs, and the Six of Cups. So you've been trying to figure out how to, whether or not you should communicate with someone from your past. And you have not, or I should say, you have not been communicating from someone with someone from your past because you've been trying to figure out the best way to go about it and the best way to bring stability into the situation with this person or this individual. And here it says bring love into the situation. So maybe you've been trying previously to communicate from a place of logic or reason, or without or lacking of emotion, when that is something, especially if you are dealing with the romantic connection and situation, you can't have communication without love, caring, and emotion involved. It's just going to feel like dry and bland and meaning and feelingless. Okay? And that's not what you want. All right, let's get your new moon affirmation, Leo. Let's get your new moon. My nose is healing and it's itchy. But that's a good thing. It's healing really well. It's not even tender or sore. All right, Spirit, give me one new moon affirmation for my Leos. Please, Spirit. Okay. And I am fully open to receiving my deepest desires. I am fully open to receiving my deepest desires. I am fully open to receiving my deepest desires. All right, Leo, good luck. You deserve what it is that you're hoping for or trying to achieve. You just have to find the proper way to go about it. And the key somewhere lies in communication and how you're communicating. So try something differently. Like I said, maybe go old school like the article suggests. Write somebody a love letter. You heard of Aaliyah. I'm sending you a 4-page letter, and I've enclosed it with a kiss. So maybe write somebody a letter and send them some love and really sit down and let a person know how you feel about them. And I know y'all don't do letters like that anymore, but try it. It might actually be sweet or kind because you can save that letter and you can put it away. I have letters that people have written me from years ago, and they mean the world to me. And so try it. I know I'm old school and I'm romantic, but it happens. Okay? And it's touching. It takes time and it takes effort. And that says a lot in the microwave world when no one wants to put in time or effort. Okay? All right. And thought. It requires thought. Love you. Bye. Up next, we have Taurus. Taurus at 3838. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra reading, and the new moon takes place on Saturday. My nose is itchy. On Saturday, October 14th. And Taurus information about the general aspects are back at the beginning of the video. It will be time stamped, so please go ahead and check that out. Aspirations are often best cared for and shared among friends and acquaintances. Venus, your amiable planetary guide, has recently separated from a tense relationship with corruptible Saturn in Pisces, still retrograde in your 11th house of ambitions. For the moment and coming year and a half and coming year and a half of eclipses in your sixth house of service and stress, consider where you can thrive best, unhinged from the crowd, where once you were committed to developing the trust of slack associations of no fault of your own. Consider now the few people close to you as your prime ambassadors, and if romance is on your mind, it would be wise to consider putting equal or more effort into your personal relationships as you have poured into professional ones. Okay? All right. Let's see. So put as much effort into your personal relationships as you do into your work, Taurus. I know that's a lot for you earth signs. I know that's a lot, but it is worth it. Okay? The love, it is. You can't be all work and no love and play. Okay? All right. You are very close to achieving your goal, Taurus. You are very close to achieving your goal. You are very close to achieving your goal. All right. We're asking for a positive and accurate message for my Taurians, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your new moon in Libra reading. All right. Hey, Marie. Hey, hey. Um, the King of Cups is the overall energy for you, Taurus, and that makes sense because the advice and the focus here is saying focus less on work and a little more on love and relationships. Okay, you got the Page of Swords. All right, you have the Emperor card. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. All righty. So basically, that's what this is saying. Communicate. Spread out your communication and focus. Basically, spread out your focus. I know you've been work, but now you need to focus a little more on love. There's so many things I've got to tell you. But the way Taurus is working, you probably don't even have time to discuss or to embrace or to even date because you just really have been keeping your nose to the grindstone, and that's an earth sign energy, and I fully understand. I do, my Taurians, my bulls. Y'all you keep your horns down and your nose to the grindstone, and you're ready to get to work, and you're very focused and driven. However, you need to take a break and get you some and something. And you know, even if it's talking about or you're addressing familial relationships, you need more in your life than just work, home, sleep, work, and food. I know y'all have a very passionate relationship with y'all cheesecake, but you have to. It's other things that you need. People who need people are the luckiest people. Okay, we're moving forward. I accept new ways of thinking. I accept new ways of thinking. When someone, that very special someone. Okay. I had a Barbara Streisand moment. Channeling here. And she ain't even dead yet. Okay, moving forward. I accept new ways of thinking. Taurus. You need to accept some new ways of thinking, Taurus. Accept some new ways of thinking. Get some feeling in there. And think a little less. And feel a little more. And all that. Okay? We understand. You know. I know. The bills got to be paid and the food has to be bought. But you need somebody to have that meal with you. What fun is it to curl up on the couch with a cheesecake and no one to share it with? I know that don't even sound right, but you get what I'm saying. Cause everybody wants to hold. You want my cheesecake? I'll give you a bite. But okay, I love you, Taurus. Bye. You need love in your life. Up next, we have Cancer at 4416. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra read. The new moon takes place on Saturday, October 14th. The general aspects and effects are back at the beginning of the video. Please go back and check that out. It is imperative, my Cancers. But we're asking for a positive and accurate message for you now under this new moon in Libra. The new moon solar eclipse in Libra occurs in your fourth house of a homeland, buried treasure, and origin. Home. They make it sound so dramatic. The moon joining the sun here creates a restless brew, stirring questions regarding your relationship to the past. As the eroding lunar south node is nearby as well, the coming year and half, I have an intense, high pitched ringing in my ear. Okay, moving forward. The coming year and a half of eclipses in your fourth house will dilute and the confines of your mental real estate. The earthen quality and eternally fluctuating moon in the cardinal air sign Libra further emphasizes a feeling of wanting to detach from a dependency on numbing stability as well as the revolving thoughts and needs of others, differing from your obliging nature. The times ahead will have you determining practices of self care from more self-supporting places. You're getting tired of doing for others and listening to others and others. Just being all up in your life and all up in your concern and all up in your business and all up in you just needing and just expect it's just what they expect because it's what you've been doing. You just been giving and doing and listening and going and none of it has been for you. None of it has been for you. You have been doing all this and moving and thinking, this is what my mom wants me to do. This is what my dad wants me to do. This is what my girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, husband, wife, kids, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. This is what everybody else wants me to do. And you know what? I don't want to go to law school. How about that? And so this is the time when you need to be focused on you and what you want and tell everybody to kiss your Cancer Buddha day. Utate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Your commitment is being tested, Cancer, and that's your commitment to yourself because you got to come first. If your cup is empty or you don't even know where this cup came, whose cup is this? Whose cup is this? This is not my cup. Who said I had to drink from this cup? I don't even like this color. What is in this? I don't even like this. What is this? Mom said to drink this? Do I have to? No, the answer is no. No, you don't. You can drink what the fuck you want to drink, and you can drink it from the cup that you want to drink it from. And you don't have to listen to just because somebody handed you the cup does not mean that you must drink. You can go out and find your own cup, and you can fill it with whatever you want to drink. And then you can enjoy that drink. And you can drink it as slow as you want, as fast as you want. You can get a refill if you want. You can have it on ice, or you can have it hot, or you can have it lukewarm. You can have it any way that you choose and you want. You do not have to do and move and think and drink what other people want you to, and in a way that other people want you to. Did I pull your tarot cards? I don't think I did. Let's pull your tarot cards. So Cancer, you got to do it for you. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yes, you can, and why can't you? If you want to, yes, you can. You can work it out. I'm not that old. I think that song is older than me. I just know it. Okay? All right. I think that song was from like the early 70s. I wasn't born until mid. Okay? All right. I just need to, the Lover's card, the Lover's card talks about, if it's romantic, it can talk about divinely guided connections, however, and soul connections, but it can also talk about needing to make a passionate decision and decide what you want to do. Okay? So down here we have the Knight of Staffs, and then we have the Five of Staffs, and then we have the King of Pentacles. Right. Because nothing you do will be successful if it's not what you, I mean, it will. I'm not nothing. Let me take that back. You can still be successful, but will you enjoy it? Will you feel fulfilled? Because that's a part of success. It's not just about how much money you make or how much status you achieve or accomplish. It's about whether or not you like it or want to even be doing that. Look at all that. I was just reading an article about children, celebrities, and stars. And actors and actresses and performers, and how, yeah, they did a great job and they got the awards and they got the checks and they got the clout and they got the recognition and they got the jobs and they got the opportunities, but most of them were freaking miserable while doing so, and they really would have rather been just going to a regular school and playing with their friends. However, they have to live a life that was. Now, you have some kids that are, I knew from the time I was 3 that I wanted to be a star. And they feel right at home and comfortable on that stage. And they do what they do, and it's what they want to be doing. And they actually bug their parent to take them to this audition. And that's fine for them. But there's a whole other group of children out there who didn't make that decision, whose parents just said, you're going to be a star. The family needs this money. You're taking your butt to work. And that's not what they wanted to do, and that is abuse in a form. So and that is abuse. If you're being pressured or forced or pushed, or it's expected, or you feel obligated to do a whole bunch of crap that you don't want to be doing, and even if you're successful at it, is it really success if happiness does not accompany it? No, I would say it's not. All right, so this is about the Knight of Staffs, the Five of Staffs, and the King of Pentacles. It's not real success. It's not true fulfillment. It's not a fulfilling success unless you've done it in your way, how you want, and on your terms. Okay? All right, I love you, Cancer. Oh, I got to pull your affirmation. Let me try not to forget. I must try not to forget. I must try not to forget. Let's get our full moon, new moon affirmation. Once again, go back to the beginning of the video and check out the general effects of the new moon in Libra on everybody, actually. All right, Cancer. I'm trying. It takes me a second to get your there we go. It slid on by. I bet you it says, oh, the other one I've got tonight. I accept new ways of thinking. I accept new ways of thinking. I accept new ways of thinking for yourself, by yourself, and unto yourself. Okay? Okay. All right. All right. Remember, your commitment is being tested. And that is your commitment to self. I love you, Cancer. You need to do it for you. And only you. Love you. Bye. Up next, we have Scorpio at 5224. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra reading, and it takes place on Saturday. My foot is itching. The top of my foot is itching in my slipper. So this is like a why moment. And it takes place on Saturday, October 14th. Scorpio, please go back to the beginning of the video. It will be timestamped to check out the general effects on how this new moon lunation in Libra will be affecting everyone. And it is also a solar eclipse. Your barriers are down with Mars, your planetary ruler, strongly empowered in its preferred sign of Scorpio in your first house of self. Meanwhile, as the grip of fall tightens, the moon and sun will conjoin in your 12th house of disintegration and invisibility. Scorpios have the secret ability to fly under the radar, or to be seen or felt, or to be felt without being seen, like a late blooming autumn rose. You sense the world around you slipping into oblivion, but the quality of this time for you, astrologically, is marked with a hidden strength and a protective, thorny disposition. The ability to glow in the dark as well. It is a creatively generative month to begin. Reconsider the odd beauty and in turn service you will bring to the world. Nothing will come of this situation, Scorpio, nothing will come of this situation. So if you got something going on in your energy or in your life right now that you feel like is going to ruin it, fuck it up, or wreck it, it is not. It's not going to be life-changing and altering. It's not going to be negative. It's not going to have any harmful, lasting effects. It is simply going to subside. In other words, this too shall pass. If you're getting hit with if there's a shit show going on in your life right now, the show is going to end, and more than likely most people would not have even seen you in the audience. Okay, you're going to come out of this situation unscathed. Okay, all right. So the overall energy for you is the Fool card. The Fool card is the overall energy for you. The Fool card clarified by the World card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the World card clarified by the Page of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles. Right. So whatever this is, don't let it hold you back from doing what you need to do and what you have to do. Keep it moving forward. Stay on your course of action, and any plans that you have, just continue to plan them and carry them out and execute them. Even if it's in the early stages, continue to work for and toward what it is that you want. If you have any setbacks or anything that come into your energy, they're not going to stop you or cause you any much of a major problem. It may be something that just requires a little bit tweaking or fixing in order for you to get or stay on track and to be successful. So Scorpio, don't let this energy, whatever this is, as you may have some tiny issues or setbacks or traumas or dramas that come into your energy, or things that try to kind of, get in your way, road bumps, obstacles, that nature. You'll be able to jump them, knock them down, and go around them, or do whatever it is that you need to do for you. I am right where I need to be, and everything is unfolding in divine timing. I am right where I need to be, and everything is unfolding in divine timing. I am right where I need to be, and everything is unfolding in divine timing. Sometimes setbacks or holdups are actually designed to protect you, because I know a lot of people were glad if they couldn't make it to work on 9/11, that they couldn't make it to work on 9/11 for whatever reason. Okay, they might have been frustrated that morning because their kid was sick, or their car wouldn't start, or they missed their flight. But they were glad later, right? Okay, so remember, protection is rejection and redirection. Rejection is protection and redirection. You got it? All right. I love you, Scorpio. You got this. Nothing will come in this situation. This too shall pass. You will be all right. All right. Up next, we have Aquarius at 57:30. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra read. The new moon will be taking place on Saturday, October 14th. And what you need? I put it in the bathroom in the basket, but if you need mine, it's on the shelf. Yeah, it's on the back of the toilet in the basket. As someone, and please go back to the beginning of the video and check out the general aspects of how this will be affecting everyone. It is very important. And like I said, also, this is also a solar eclipse. As someone guided by Saturn, who is the spiritual and celestial gatekeeper of our solar system, you are unable to bear feeling tensed in by your beliefs. Like our planet, your divine compass spins from a central axis, and encapsulating everything there is to know while wobbling toward an inevitable future. Future you so embrace. As the moon and sun conjoin near the lunar north node in your ninth house of wisdom and conviction, you are spread thin philosophically over many polarities. Through countless information highways, you've taken the cosmic pilgrimage and feel prepared to walk your talk, straddling the rational and liminal cut meandering paths. Not a freeway that pulls into focus a world view right before your eyes. So getting there is half the fun. Take your time. I know that you're focused on a specific goal or an end goal. However, there's a lot of things to be enjoyed and considered and that you don't want to miss out along the way. You know what I mean? There are things that I took a road trip earlier, the end of summer. We took a road trip. On this road trip takes us through the mountains of North Carolina, West Virginia, and Tennessee. And we went through there at night. And so on the way there, and you get to miss a lot of the beauty of it when you're traveling at night because it's pitch black up there and you can't see anything. And on the way back, we were able to get through there during some of the daylight hours, and I was actually able to see a lot of the beautiful views. And my grandson, I missed it, my eyes were on the road, but he was like, Mima, there's a cave. And so, you know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of things that you miss along the way if you're just so focused on getting there. So the next time that I have to take that journey, I'm going to do so during daylight hours so that I can see more of the beautiful mountains and mountainside and just the valleys, and it's just very beautiful. And there was a lot of rivers and streams that we crossed that were for the greatest and highest of good, and just a beautiful aesthetic and energy. So yeah, it's the drive is just as important as your final destination. Okay, the Temperance card is here, the overall energy for you. That's Sagittarius energy. It's talking about healing and balance and patience. Okay, that's the other thing. It's a thing. I understand you want to get there now, but there's a lot to be considered and to do along the way. And if you rush the process of every journey, you're going to miss out on a lot. So, and the Temperance card talks about balance between our 3D realm, our real world, corporeal world, and the spiritual world. And you need to have that balance. And a lot of times the things that we miss are those things that we need to pay attention to in order to nurture our spiritual side. Okay? Oh my gosh, my nose is just giving me hell tonight. All right, so we have the Justice card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Right. You work so hard. You work so hard to achieve what you need to achieve and get to where you need to go and do the things that you need to do, that you need to take a little time out for yourself. You need to take, like I said, a little time to stop and smell the roses. Look at the view. Take a side trip. Get out of the car. Stretch your legs. Run through a field. Okay? All right. A couple years ago, I took a trip. So I went somewhere. It wasn't a long trip. It was about a 3.5 hour trip, 3-4 hours. And I basically stopped along the way. It was snowing. And I basically stopped along the way and had a snowball fight in the field with a bunch of strangers. And it was awesome. Sometimes you just got to pull over and have a snowball fight. Okay? All right. I love you. Good luck. Bye, Aquarius. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. You need your affirmation. Nope, you need your affirmation. Affirmations just don't want to stay in my head tonight. I'm just ready to move. I'm not enjoying the view. I'm trying to get to the end goal. I need to slow down. Okay. I remember that I am always powerful. I remember that I am always powerful. I remember that I am always powerful. All right? All right. Remember that you are always powerful. Okay? Okay. There we go. You can go now, Aquarius. I got everything done. Bye. Up next, we got Cappy at 10404. 10404. It's my happy Cappies. My happy Cappies. My happy Cappies. My happy Cappies. What? Okay. All right. So, Capricorn, this is, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated, Capricorn. This is your new moon in Libra tarot reading, and my nose is itching like crazy, so bear with me. Um, the new moon takes place on Saturday, October 14th. The general effects of this new moon and Libra lunation are back at the beginning of the video. It will be timestamped. Please check that out. Um, Capricorn. Let's see. When it comes to matters of ambition, with Libra in your 10th house, your ability to make things right can create a fear of letting yourself and others down. If you are the breadwinner at this time, it has become an added responsibility. The new moon solar eclipse will occur in your said 10th house, where the following year and a half you'll be balancing sacrifices made while redefining your goals in exchange for more independence. You're curious to collaborate with friends and colleagues who share similar passions as well, and you should feel empowered to do so. Venus in Virgo, who guides this eclipse, asks to be resourceful with the skill sets you have mastered and what materials are free at hand to be optimized. Okay? So use all the resources you can to get done what you need to do. Okay? In other words, you got to use what you got to get what you need. Take time to breathe out. Capricorn, take time to, you got to stop and breathe sometimes. You just got to, you know what? On your lunch break, go to the park, take a walk. Talk to your boss, tell him, you know what, I need an extra hour today. I need an extra 15 minutes, or let me take all my breaks at one time because I need to get out of the building. I need to go to the walk. I need to go feed the ducks. I need to go, or you know what, I'm just not even coming in there today. I'm going to go sit by the water. I'm going to go, look at the trees and talk to the trees and whatever it is. Take time to breathe out. Take some time to meditate. Sometimes work be so busy. I can't tell you how many times I've had a job where I had to go to the bathroom and just sit and meditate for a few times. I had a coworker who had a little pocket Bible. She was Christian. That's not my thing, but she would grab her little pocket Bible and she would hold it up. It was about the size of this card. And she would say, I'm going to the bathroom. And I'll be like, all right, girl, you go ahead, take your time, do what you need to do. And she would go to the bathroom and she would come back a better person. And sometimes that's what you have to do. So take some time to breathe out and do what you need to do. You need to take a breather when you're working and you can't stop. And so much is riding on you. It's a lot. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure. So take some time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. All right, so the Hermit card. The Hermit card is a card. The Hermit is the smartest card in the deck. It is represented as Virgo in the tarot card deck, and that is your fellow Earth sign energy. So you're going to have to channel your inner Virgo. Stay organized, stay neat, stay focused, and keep things together and have a plan. And have a viable plan to help get you through and to what you need to do. Staying organized and keeping your things and keeping everything in order, it really does help things to flow more smoothly. So make plans and be over fastidious when it comes to keeping your finances and your schedules and your home in order. It really does save time and it's a lot less stress or a headache. Think about if you had everything organized to where you can go directly to it and get what you need and get what you want and just put your hands on the things that you need instead of scrambling to do so. It saves a lot of time and a lot of stress and headache, okay? Which is one of the major reasons I like to stay organized. I can run around here, grab what I need. I'm not spending lots of time looking for this, looking for that, or saying, where did I put? I know where I put it. Everything has its place. To everything, to everything, a time and place and purpose. Okay. All right. So the World card is here for you that talks about the ending of old cycles and the beginning of new cycles. The Five of Staffs has been out a lot today. And then the Three of Cups. So this is about feeling like you don't have any help. Is it that you don't have help or you're just not asking for the help? Ask for the help. If you need the help, ask for the help. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Ask for the help. And if you find it, find it. And if you find that there's no option and you just have to do everything by yourself, like I said, organization, order, and keeping things planned, having a plan for everything is your schedule, your finances, your home, where everything goes. It really does help and make life a lot less stressful. Okay? All right. And even a budget plan. That part. Okay? Let's get your new moon affirmation. Cappies, let's get your new moon affirmation. Capricorn, let's get your new moon affirmation. My Cappies, let's get your new moon affirmation. My Cappies. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. I want you to say that. Say that every morning when you wake up, before you get out the bed, just later. Don't even open your eyes yet. Just reach over, turn the alarm off, and say, I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything I need at my fingertips. And meditate on it for a little while before you get your day started. I want you to do the same before you close your eyes. Before you go to sleep, close your eyes. You can if you want. But after you lay down at night, you're settled in bed, and before you drift off, or as you're drifting off, say, I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything that I need at my fingertips. I am a limitless and abundant soul who has everything that I need at my fingertips. Keep everything organized. Try to have a plan for everything. Plan it out, like Drake said. And for the most part, if you need help, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't be too proud. Ask for the help that you need. And if you do have to do it yourself, just remember planning, organization, and focus really helps a lot. Okay? All right. All right. Love you. Good luck. You got this, Cappy. You are a limitless and abundant soul who has everything that you need at your fingertips. Okay? All right. Okay. Aries. Aries at 112:19. I'm going to put 15. Aries at 112:15. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon and a Libra tarot reading. The new moon takes place on Saturday, October 14th, and we're asking Spirit for a positive and accurate message. Aries, go back to the beginning of the video. Make sure you check out the general aspects and effects of the video of the new moon in Libra. Lunation, this is also a solar eclipse, and I talk about that there as well. As it is written, sharing is caring. The new moon solar eclipse in Libra occurs in your seventh house of contracts and relationships, while your planetary ruler Mars has just entered its preferred, more introverted sign, Scorpio, where normally you communicate quite freely. In Scorpio, hot Mars is tempered by deep, still chronic waters, where a few bubbles at the obsidian-like surface are only the sign of life beneath. Things left unsaid become impossibly obscure, as the eclipse in your chart portends an extended time period where negotiation will require yours and others' complete transparency. Be aware of where uncomfortable issues pool and become stagnant in interpersonal relationships. No topic is too little or taboo during eclipse time. Oh, Lord. Oh, my. No topic is off limits. That's a lot for Aries. Be careful if you have to have a convo with an Aries, y'all. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Aries, the end of a tough cycle approaches. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Aries, let's get your tarot reading. Thank you once again. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. And this is your new moon in Libra reading. While I'm shuffling these cards, let me talk to you, Aries. If you've been feeling some kind of way, stuck, stagnant, upset, aggravated, pissed off, frustrated, and just out of sorts, Aries, this has been a large Libra season is the best way that I could put it without putting it to put it bluntly, like we like it. Libra season is hell for Aries. We are very uncomfortable in the opposing energy. It is our polar opposite sign. We are very uncomfortable here. We like clear cut decisiveness, and Libra is the exact opposite. We don't like drama. We don't like bullshit. We don't like manipulation, and that all of that is the energy that Libra carries. And I don't mean to slight any Libras, but that is the energy of this lunation and this season. So if Aries, if you've been held back, feeling stuck or stagnant, and like I said, just frustrated, aggravated, and out of sorts, this is why. So hopefully we'll get through this with unscathed and come on out of it on the other side, clear and cool and collected. But we're out of sorts, and I'm so ready for it to be Scorpio season. I can't tell you what. We're a lot more comfortable and at home in Scorpio season because we are ruled by the same planetary body of Mars. And so we can deal with things a lot better, and we actually get to function from a place of more feeling and emotion than normal. And it's a better energy. It's a way better energy for us than Libra season. So hang in there. If you're feeling like you're just ready to end it all, Aries, just hang in there. It's just Libra season, and that's what we're blaming it on, okay? All right, so the Page of Swords is the overall energy for you. Petty thoughts, communication, just like unclear thought and communication, and not very developed, and not very, just hard, just difficult, just petty. If you found yourself being extra petty, or actually biting your tongue and not really speaking your mind, or not being sure if you should say that or do that, or then yeah, the Six of Pentacles talks about balance, equal give and take. The Temperance card talks about patience, healing, and having a good balance between the 3D realm and your spiritual realm. And then the Nine of Pentacles. So there is a need to stay grounded. This is advice. There is a need to stay balanced and grounded, Aries. Get out, get yourself into some nature, get yourself some fresh air. Go, even though the weather is changing, go sit by the water, a beach. I don't recommend going into the forest. If you go watch Mr. Ballin, then you will completely understand why it is that I say that. MissNJoy never will recommend that you go into the forest, but there are lots of trees around, and you can take that time. You can take time to bond and but somehow stay grounded, stay balanced. It is really detrimental. Okay? It is really imperative or detrimental. Come give me some love. You about to go night-night? Mm-hmm. Oh, you smell good. And you look so cute and fresh. Give me sugar. You did. That's personal. You keep that to yourself, okay? All right, I love you. That's the Nine of Pentacles. That's the Temperance card. That's Mommy's card right there. And then this is the Six of Pentacles. Because Mommy is a Sagittarius, and that's Sagittarius energy. And that's the Page of Swords. Okay? I love you. No, it's time for you to go night-night. You gonna put that down for me? Thank you. Okay. All right. Do what you need to do. Get ready for bed. Be a good girl. And look, I want you to have a good day at school tomorrow, okay? No, don't worry about your game. You need to have a good day at school. You behave, follow directions. Okay. She had a bad day today at school. All right, so you need to stay balanced. You need to be patient. It's almost over, Aries. We can do it. You can make it. You need to stay patient and make sure that you try to stay balanced and grounded throughout this entire lunation and Libra season. So if you're feeling unrested and out of sorts, then This is definitely because or due to Libra season and all of this energy that is opposing us, okay? All right, we're not comfortable in this season, so try to stay grounded in any way that you can. All right? All right. It is safe for me to be in a loving relationship, and I welcome it into my life. It is safe for me to be in a loving relationship, and I welcome it into my life. It is safe for me to be in a loving relationship, and I welcome it into my life. All right, Aries, stay grounded. It's going to be okay. It is safe for you to be in a loving relationship and welcome it. So if you can't decide, you can't figure it out, you're not sure right now, give it some time, be patient, and know that it will be okay. You're still in your power, you're still strong, you're still solid, you got this. It just doesn't feel like it right now. And also remember that the end of a tough cycle approaches, okay? All right. I love you, Aries. You got this. You're still Aries. I know you don't feel like it right now, but I promise your power is still strong. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Bye. Up next, we have Pisces at 12041. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe. Gotta go way to the bottom. Join and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon and Libra reading, my Pisces. The new moon takes place on Saturday, October 14th, and the general aspects of the effects of the new moon on all of us are the Libra new moon and solar eclipse are back at the beginning of the video, so please go and have a looky-see at that. Check that out. All right, Pisces, the eclipse cycle beginning on the Libra and Aries axis christens a prolonged time of deeply acknowledging the difference between circumstances that metaphorically feed you well and those that don't. In other words, it's helping you discern what serves you and what no longer serves you. The new moon in Libra initiates this process in your eighth house of monetary debt and feeling beholden to others. Who you owe? Pay up, pay up. Depths unchecked keep us swimming upstream. But with this eclipse on the lunar south node, the tiring currents of debt in your life should begin to recede. It won't happen on its own. Learning to admit and discuss the taxing effects of soul snapping obligations is a life skill to be honored and developed during this eclipse cycle. You know more than anyone that true love lives debt free. Oh, all right. So, right now, it's a time to give rather than take. It's a time to be helping others or rather than trying to get help. And sometimes there's a reciprocal action with that because helping others makes people want to help you in return when the time, sometimes, when the time is right for good people. For good people, because I'll help you. If you helped me when I needed it, I'm definitely going to be there for you when you need me. And that's just how I move. Everyone does not move that way. And if you find those people who don't, then those may fall under some of the things that and people, places, and things and situations that no longer serve you and need to be eliminated. All right, Pisces, let's get your tarot message. Let's get your tarot message. The overall energy is the Eight of Staffs. The Eight of Staffs is the overall energy for you. And the 7, you got 4 cards. You're the only one tonight to get 4 cards, Pisces. You got the 7 of Staffs. You got the 2 of Swords. You got the 10 of Staffs. And you got the 4 of Cups. And that's simply getting rid of, cutting out, blocking, and guarding yourself against what no longer serves your greatest and highest of good. What needs to stay and what needs to go. It is just that simple. And it's time to give rather than to take. So this is about moving forward and deciding what's in your way, what's going to help you get there, and what's going to hold you back, and eliminating what needs to be eliminated. Okay? All right, getting rid of any obstacles in your way. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. All right. I accept new ways of thinking. I accept new ways of thinking, Pisces. You're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to get rid of the old and embrace the new. And that it also speaks about thought as well. It could be habits, it could be ways of thinking, it could be things that you've done or opinions that you have. Whatever it is time to be clearing out the old, bringing in the new, and eliminating what does not serve you, okay? All right, I love you, Pisces, and you enjoy this new moon in Libra lunation. Do what you got to do for you. Up next at 1:25:02, I have Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. This is your new moon in Libra reading, and the new moon takes place on Saturday, October 14th. It is also a solar eclipse, so please go back to the beginning of the video. It will be timestamped, and check out the general effects of this new moon in Libra lunation. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're asking for a positive and accurate message within your fifth house of pleasurable gatherings. Nothing symbolizes coming together like a new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Specifically, you may be invited or feel called to spend time with siblings, youth, or extended members of family, as you are their figure of patience and reason. You have infinite reasons to avoid social engagements at the moment, but sometimes you've got to show up for yourself and for others, especially as your guiding planet Mercury is quickly headed toward the sun, where it must temporarily surrender all rational thinking and download some complicated family truths. While keeping your boundaries firm, the sun and moon conjoined in relational sign in the relational sign Libra reminds us that our light at times must be dispersed in more equal and not singular portions. So sometimes you got to be a light for others. Sometimes you have to be there for others and be supportive of family. Whether you want to go to that cousin's wedding who doesn't really like you or not, you may be the only one there that can talk them into actually going to the altar when they have a meltdown in the dressing room. Even though you may have those hard, harsh words of reality and comfort that get them there. You are the rational thinker and guidance person of guidance, and with that air sign energy, you might be the one to provide them what they need and help them out in some shape, form, or fashion. You may be the one at the family dinner or gathering that helps calm that argument down between your auntie and your uncle. Or you might have, you know what I'm saying, you might be able to stop grandma from jumping on your daddy. You may be that voice of reason. You may be the referee. You may be the one the cousin that gets picked on all the time or feels left out, or like the black sheep needs to talk to. There could be reasons. Sometimes you need to be somewhere that you don't feel like going for other reasons. Sometimes you got to swallow your energy or your pride and just go ahead and go, even though you don't want to show up. It may be that someone else needs you there. Okay? All right, so stop, Aria. The High Priestess is the overall energy for you, Gemini, because sometimes there's things that you don't think about or don't see coming. Okay? All right. And I'm sorry, your oracle card, your Moonology oracle card is a win-win outcome is forecast. A win-win outcome, and that's full moon in Libra energies. A win-win outcome is forecast. So if you go, it's gonna be all right. They're not gonna get on your nerves too bad, and you might actually be the hero of the day, Gemini. So go. Somebody might need you to talk to, or to talk them down, or to be the referee, or the voice of reason, or just to say what nobody else could think to say to Granny Gran. Well, on her special day, or if it's her birthday or something like that. You know what I mean? You might be the one that somebody give a speech And you be like, let's get this over with. And you say something amazing and beautiful on behalf of all the grandchildren or something. You know what I mean? All right. Think about the bigger picture. Go ahead and go. I know you just want to stay in bed because it's your day off, but go. It's all right. All right. The Two of Cups, the Empress card, and the Six of Cups. Right. Because, and it could be that you just haven't, people haven't seen you. Because you didn't come to nothing all summer. You wasn't there for Memorial Day. You wasn't there for the 4th of July. You wasn't there for Juneteenth. Whatever day. You missed all the cookouts. You didn't show up to the family reunion because you claimed your ass had to work. And really, you told your boss you would come in on purpose so you didn't have to go. And they just miss you. Everybody was out there at the 4th of July or at Memorial Day. And they were asking about you. They was like, where's Gemini? Why she don't ever come? Why he don't ever show up? And they'd be like, well, she's working all the time. And so people just want to see how you're doing and maybe, you know, hug your neck with their phony asses and act like they love you and just smile in your face. And then just, you know, if you don't show up, they say negative stuff as well. Girl, she must not be doing so good. So you got to get put on your best and get your hair did and be looking fabulous and show up smiling and let everybody know that you're okay. And that your potato salad is still the best. Okay? I even missed the wedding, child, Lord, and said I was working, right? See? So, you know, they want to see if you're okay. Or at least if what the other cousin said about you being depressed is true. So they just haven't seen you in the Two of Cups, the Empress card, and the Six of Cups. They just want to know that you're all right. They haven't seen you. You ain't been to nothing all summer. Are they going to wait? You got to wait till Thanksgiving for them to see you, and you might not even come then. You're going to be working that day too, right? Your grandma going to be mad because you're the only one that'll get in the kitchen and help her. All right? All right. And so you just need to be grateful. I am thankful for all of the blessings in my life, Gemini. I am thankful for all the blessings in my life. I am thankful for all of the blessings in my life. All right, just be grateful. Very, very grateful. Okay, Gemini, go ahead and go to the little cookout or the little wedding or the little cousin's birthday. Just go celebrate the baby. She want to see her auntie. All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. That was a fun one to close out on. Wasn't too serious. I was able to joke a little bit. And that's everything when your energy is in the damn toilet because you're in Aries and it's Libra season. So this has been your new moon in Libra read. And so thank you all for being here, everybody. Please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. If you are watching live, Ask Miss and Joy is up next, as always. And I will talk to you all for whatever the next read at some point this week. It's early. It's just Tuesday, so that's good. But before the end of the week, I will be doing a Get Your Shit Together read for fall. And I will also be doing the love read for the first half of November because I'm ready for this season to be over. Spirits, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody click like, click it, touch it. Bye.